What is going on? I'm Zedmont, back home finally after many weeks away. Now, first of all, I just want to get out of the way. The thumbnail is not completely fair. I realize that, and I just couldn't think of a better way to say it. Drew quit Boom Beach is not entirely accurate. I mean, he's moving to Clash Royale. I assume that was on his choice. Maybe Supercell moved him, but the bottom line is he is leaving Boom Beach. And so whether I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm not saying he's abandoning us. That's probably a better job. Maybe it has more responsibilities, or the game Clash Royale is more relevant right now, I think. Boom Beach is turning into a cult classic of types. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about at all, the Supercell has posted a job offer, or a job looking for someone to fill a role, and that role is the Boom Beach community manager. So Drew came on Reddit, checked the comments and the description below, I'll include that, and said, hey, I'm moving on to Clash Royale. Until we find a replacement, I'll still be here. So the problem was that when they were trying to find a replacement for Arlight, it took like, I want to say, a year and a half. So this kind of puts us in an awkward spot, and it makes me really nervous for Boom Beach, to be completely honest. I mean, this community manager is leaving. They're going to try to find someone new. Apparently there's going to be the dev video on September 9th or so. Really looking forward to seeing that. Now, I don't know any more details than you do. I'm just following along on the links that are shared and the comments that are shared and stuff like that. So, we shall see. I'm very nervous, though. I mean, our task forces, which, by the way, check the description below. Every single task force we have is listed in that. I think that we have like 10 or 11 at this point. All of our task forces are hurting for members right now. People are quitting the game. They're not going, like, yes, there are a small percentage of people that are going to other task forces, but as a general rule, our players are just saying, like, I'm done. Like, I quit. I'll come back when the big update comes. And so it's not a good spot for Boom Beach. Now, Drew is far better at replying to threads and stuff than Arlight. That's just that they seem to manage in different ways. So it was a breath of fresh air in that regard, and a lot of people like Drew. A lot of people also don't like Drew, obviously shutting down the forums and then quitting. Now, I wish you could see my bunny ears there. Was not seen by many as a good sign or a positive sign or a useful sign or anything like that. So I don't really know. By the way, in the background, we're doing Hammerman Defends for August 27th. Figured I just got home, figured we'll just do this. But I regardless if you like Drew or didn't like Drew or loved Drew or hated Drew or whatever phrasing you want to put it in, I think this is a big warning sign for Boom Beach, and it makes me really nervous, because this is the game that we've all played and loved and enjoyed, and I enjoy playing with the people, and like that's the thing, like with task forces, you get to know these people and you get to enjoy hanging out with them. Now, hanging out is obviously a little bit of an odd way to put it, but like, that's the thing. Like, we're on Telegram, on Discord, in-game, Line, WhatsApp, Facebook, whatever it is, you're hanging out with these people and spending time with these people. And the fact that Boom Beach community is less attractive than another game for someone is disconcerting. And I'm not saying he did something wrong. I think that Clash Royale, I don't know much about it, but it seems like it has a lot of momentum right now. So moving to that game is probably a bigger role and has more responsibilities and more excitement around it right now. But the fact that Boom Beach doesn't have the excitement around it makes me nervous. I don't know. I'm very curious to see how it's going to be going forward, if they're going to kill off the game, if they'll just leave it in its current state, if this big update will save it. Maybe they'll put some marketing money towards commercials again. But just people are leaving, and to get those people to come back, I don't know if it's possible, unless the update is just so amazingly good that it will draw people back, and I don't know if that's possible. I think that once you lose momentum on the apps, like a lot of the momentum comes from the buzz and the trending and the all that sort of stuff. So like new in the App Store or top 10 in the App Store or Play Store, or so I don't know if we'll be able to get it back. And I think a lot of people are very nervous right now, so I'm really looking forward to the release of that dev video, because it's gonna really put us answer a lot of questions. And again, I apologize for the clickbait thing. I spent a couple days thinking about a better way to say than Drew quits, like Drew leaves, Drew gets a new job, community manager change. Like I also felt fairly uncomfortable using Drew's face, like stealing it out of a screen grab, but I think that was appropriate. I mean, I'm not going to draw devil horns on him or something like that, but I just try to keep it to the point. And please let me know in the comments if you think I went too far, or if I could have worded it differently, or if you have a wording that I could have used, because honestly, I just couldn't come up with something. Okay, so we had our first fail at stage, whatever that is, stage 6. I have a Flotsam already made, so we're going to place that right about, where do we want to place the Flotsam? Let's place the Flotsam right about here. Let's put it right about here for now, and then I will move you into about there. Let's put you right about there. What I wanted, so I always want all of them to like converge upon the Flotsam and then have it explode on their faces. Now, obviously, when you place a new prototype, the barrages and the artilleries and the shocks and all that change a little bit from Hammerman himself. So maybe we'll get it this time. Maybe we won't. We'll find out soon enough, though. So I'd really like to hear your comments. Let me know what you think about these changes. If you think it's a positive thing, if you think there are positives to be found in it, if it makes you nervous, if you think this is the beginning of the end, if whatever else you might have. I mean, maybe you're just happy with the state of the game. Maybe you like the monthly mega crabs and your operation, your task force is doing well, and I don't know. I just see players quitting, and it makes me really, really nervous. And then I see Drew leaving for something that's more that he's more excited about, or that Supercell is more excited. And then that's the thing. I don't know if it's Drew that made this change or Supercell that made the change. I'm curious if that's been answered somewhere or not. But bad danger. Just warning. I'm just getting warning signs from all of this, and I don't have a backup plan. I'm playing a little bit of Zoms. Even that has turned down a little bit. It always comes back to Boot Beach. But our chat logs, we've got 10 chat messages since I started this. Typically that would be a lot more. We're having more trouble getting hoppers. We're having it's just lots and lots and lots of warning signs. And Task Force search is not getting any better anytime soon that we know of. Task Force filtering, there's just even if I'm just afraid that it's going to turn into nothing but big task forces. We have 11 task forces. I think Angry has a whole crap ton. The originals have a couple. It's Cosmic Duo just closed their task forces, which is not a great sign. But he said they're going back to school, so he's just being responsible and not being an absentee task force leader. So that's admirable, I think. But overall, just lots and lots of warning signs. Let me know in the comments what you think. Please, if you have positive things, I'd love to see them, because the negative things tend to be the loudest. So please, if you're watching this and you're thinking I'm being overly negative, then please just tell me, because I don't want to be overly negative. I'm doing my best to be positive, but it's just lots and lots of warning signs, and it is making me nervous. Come on, stage 7 with just the Flotsam. Not gonna happen. No, it's not. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose, and we're gonna lose a slow, painful death. But no ice, just one prototype. I think it's what level is this Flotsam I got back here? I'm gonna move it slightly out this way because it felt like it was a little bit too far into the back corner. And we'll try stage 7 one more time. That's your Daft Punk reference, I think that is right there. And we're getting barraged like crazy by some things, but our shock launchers are doing a pretty great job. That rocket launchers critters are being distracting. Hopefully moving the Flotsam out a little bit will help us get more and more of the troops. Look at that, done like dinner. I think that's going to be GG as some big U2. And that's one other thing I wanted to talk about. Clearly, if Drew, if he's moving to Clash Royale, he's going to be working with the Nick at Nights and the Ben Tims, and all of the big names are not on Boom Beach anymore. I mean, like Crazy Turtle, Chicken, me, OP Destroy, like all of us have like 10,000 subs at most, and then Cosmic Duo has somewhere in the neighborhood of 100,000. I think I'm just going to add a second. Actually, you know what? Let's just watch one more. So, I mean, it doesn't. You can tell just from that portion that how will we gain momentum when we don't have the big name? Maybe they could like throw some cash towards Nick at Night to like come back and play for a while or something like that. But I don't know how they're gonna bring back the Boom Beach people that they once had, and I don't even know if it like. What an really interesting stat that I heard once was that if every person who had a BlackBerry moved back to BlackBerry, they would have like 1% market share. So it's not like I don't know if Boom Beach was super big or it was just big for a small crowd, if that makes any sense. So hopefully that makes sense, because I just assumed that BlackBerry lost if BlackBerry was huge, but just no one had smartphones. So hopefully that analogy makes sense, but I just really hope they can get the people back, and I think in order to do that, they're going to have to create some momentum somehow, whether it's ads or commercials or animations or getting Ben Tim and Nick at Night and Boot Ramp and all those guys to come back for a little while. I don't entirely know. So if you have ideas of how Boom Beach could get back to relevant, please also let me know, because I just don't know if it's possible. So interesting, and maybe that's why I'm not gonna apply for the community manager position. I mean, partially. I mean, I'd love to do it. Supercell, let me know. I'll do it from here. I can't move to there. But oh, look at this! 1 second left on the timer. That was very, very close. Let's get a couple more mines out here. It feels like a lot of them are going to the left. And we'll just go like this, maybe. Maybe that's enough. I don't really know. I'm just trying to fill time, and like I'm really, really trying to be positive here. So if you see this as a big negative, hateful thing, then I apologize. That's not my intent at all. It's just the warning signs are making me so incredibly nervous, and I've just been thinking about ways that they can come back. I don't know that there is a way. So this is just maybe the last arrow in the heart. I don't know. Or what's that? The needle that broke the camel's back, or whatever the heck that expression is. We've got it. Oh yeah, stage 7, all done. That was me rambling for approximately 13 minutes and all 7 stages of Hammerman, with only one prototype of level 2 Flotsam and no ice, as you can see here. Just lots of troop health statues, basically. Mega Crab is coming when or if there's going to be sneak peeks. I don't know. Hopefully soon. That is the next big excitement that's coming out, though. Let's open a couple trader crates. Boo-ba-da-boo. And Drew, if you're watching, please let me know if you hate the fact that I used your picture in the thumbnail, or if that's not appropriate. I tried to keep it just classy and clean, and also other people out there, let me know, because I just used a publicly available picture from the genre, from Boom Beach Supercell video. I think that's appropriate. I felt a little bit uncomfortable using someone's picture or image or face or whatever, but I thought it had to be done because no more Drew. So say your good things to him, please. Remember, like, he is working, and this is his career. So if Supercell moved him, or he moved on his own, then he's taking a risk, and people are going to be upset. So just try to be positive and polite and offset those people who are sending him death threats and crap like that. That's just pathetic and disgusting. So anyways, I'm Zedmont, back home. back home. That's all that really matters at this point. Anyways, I shall talk to you all very, very soon. Thank you for coming in and commenting. Please, please comment. Let me know what you think, what you thought, your ideas, all of that sort of stuff. And looking forward to the dev video on probably September 9th. Talk to you soon. Peace.